Welcome to Virginia Tech, and you've said your prayers, little one, because it's time for Enter Sandman. After a full day of college football, the sun is down, the lights are on, and we still have more for you on EA Sports. It's the Boston College Eagles and the Virginia Tech Hokies. Reese Davis, David Pollard, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Hey guys, the Boston College head coach told me before the game they are so fired up for this opportunity for their wide receiver here today. He has had one of the most productive seasons in school history, and today he can put his name at #1 in the history books with receiving.
Tells the run, wants to pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And that's going to be the challenge for this offense tonight, is holding up against this pass rush. They are one of the best defenses in the entire nation because of their ability to get pressure on the quarterback. They're going to have to do a much better job tonight protecting their guy, or they've got no shot.
Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Right side, it's Adams. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The Hokies racing to the line in the hurry-up.
You know it's always a good idea? Getting it to your best playmaker. That's a good idea. Whether it's shallow, whether it's deep, this guy can make things happen. He's lightning in a bottle when he can.
Great move. Now he's got room. Got a lot of room to the right. Touchdown, Hokies. And once he got away from the D. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. The throw. Got his man on the right. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
And that play works because the QB did an unbelievable job. He's going through his progressions. He's sitting in the pocket. And he sees, man, a lot of space out to his right. I get the ball to my playmaker, and he does the rest. This is what's so fun about him. He's going to make the catch.
Makes the grab and room to run. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Fresh set of downs going up top. Deep shot for the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but... Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
2nd down to the air. Throws to the tight end. Hauls it in with one hand. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on 1st down. They'll run it. They make the stop at the 41, but it's with a 1st down. And the Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
Just a simple power play. Again, not sexy. Run the ball up the middle. Physicality, offensive line gets to assert themselves, run block, which they love to do. This pays dividends down the road in the 4th quarter.
The give. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
3rd and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Rush is on. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense got it. They're on the run. Touchdown, Eagles. The defense putting points on the board.
And that is a defensive lineman's dream.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Quickly trailing by 2 touchdowns, down 21-7, and really important to get something out of this drive. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
The give to the back. Shakes off the defender. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you 1st downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. This time they'll throw it. Flip it out to the back on the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down.
Great job by the quarterback there, knowing where his answer is against the blitz. He finds his dump-off throw to the running back, and he does the rest, picking up the first.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Brought down by the defense as he barreled forward for a pickup of 9.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice...
He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. They won it. The Hokies come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. On the move. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Absolutely no. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Long way to go on 2nd down. Back to throw, and they've got to go a long way. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Looking long. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll close in on him after. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. Hands it off. Turning it on. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
And that last run is just a nice job seeing the hole, exploding through it. He has had a heck of a night. Now with that carry, over 100 yards on the game. That's the mark you really want to hit as a running back, and he's got that here tonight.
Might as well give it to him again. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success, but on that play, really downhill.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense
unloads it downfield. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. And they'll drag him down after a good return. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David,
snags it, and there's 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. And the Hokies, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Motion from the back. Keeps it on first down. He's got enough. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeps it himself. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Makes the tackle at the 27. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. The Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
And, man, how many times are we going to call his name today? He has been so much fun to watch. Got a couple of sacks. Add another tackle for a loss here. He has been all over the field, and he has made some...
Touchdown, Hokies! Nice catch. DB's right up on the receivers.
Here we go, ready, go.
First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Incomplete, and they fought for it, but it just squirted harmlessly to the ground. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Trying to get behind the defense. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. Keeps it on the ground. They make the stop. It'll be 4th down. The defense does. They'll run it. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
You love to see this on offense early in drives, getting ahead of the chains.
Keep it on the ground. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Well, this running back has been the only guy, obviously, who's touched the ball these first 2 plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on 3rd down expecting him to get the ball again.
Keeps it himself. Oh, what a cut! They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before. He makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Running behind that left side. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Give to the running back. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. And the Hokies kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And we've already seen him make splash plays in this football game. He got the interception, the big pick earlier, now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, and doing the most important thing. When you get there, get home, and get him on the ground. He's got a pick.
And he's got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And they take it in for 6 more points. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some... And no chance at a return here. They'll start this. Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. The touchdown drive cut the deficit last time they had it, forced the punt, now a chance to really make this a football game.
And I think if you're the offensive coordinator here, you're revisiting that last drive and asking yourself, okay, what did I call? What worked? What can I keep dialing up so we can keep scoring?
Dang right, because you got the momentum. You're back in this football game. Everything is going your way. Your defense just contributed, so that lead they had, just keep chipping away, and who knows what will happen.
Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Hokies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Pulls it, keeps it on the option. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
Man, the triple option requires so much discipline. You got to be so sound, understanding all the things they can hit you with. And listen, the quarterback makes it go. You got to focus on the QB. Did a great job here stringing along, making the tackle. Great job by the defense.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Trying to get the corner. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there, stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Left side is Adams. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Off play action on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's brought down at the 11-yard line, and now is this 4th. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit, and just being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets hyped. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. And the Hokies are facing 3rd and inches. Trying to slip through and pick it up. There he goes. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. The Hokies will hustle to the line.
Well, in a short yardage situation, they pull off an explosive play. And how about the blocking up front? Everybody getting a big-time push.
Yeah, and those 3rd and shorts, defense plays aggressive, loads the box. One guy misses, and it ends up being a big gain. Nice play by this offense.
2nd and long here. They'll run it on the counter. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. 3rd and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. And the throw down the gut falls to the ground. corners are walked up tight. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
He'll pull it on the read. Hit and dropped in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Under pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Oh, he didn't get past the marker. Drops back on first down. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Adams. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. Pull down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. And the Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. Sells the run, looking to pass. Rush right in his face. And they got him.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Denmark. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. These corners backing off a bit. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Breaks into the open. They make the tackle, and it's short of the marker. It'll be 4th down.
You just feel like throughout the course of this game, this guy's just going to have to make plays like this, right? Things aren't always going to be perfect, and protection's not going to be ideal. You're going to have to play with some effort, make some scrambles, make some things happen when plays break.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Hokies go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Give to the back. They were all over it.
And you could tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got in the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
Unloads to the wideout. And it's his 4th interception. Right. Back to pass, it's Acosta. A little release to the back. Makes the grab. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. They'll go back to the ground. There's a crease. Gets it out to the 22-yard line, and that'll be enough for the first down. And the Hokies, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Motion from the wide receiver. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled your guy today in creating those.
Running free. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. They cross midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Hokies.
Almost the full length of the field, 98 yards. That's how you put a drive together.
They'll get this drive started from their own 26. First play of this drive. Working that left side now. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, he'll try to throw. The sure hands, it's Denmark. Clock stops as Virginia Tech calls its first timeout. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the 1st. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't expecting it. That's the good news. Bad news, though, is you're still trailing. You need to score quickly, which means you need to be throwing the football right now.
And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Powers inside. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Virginia Tech wants to take a moment. They call their 2nd timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the 1st down. They're going to ride this running back. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like.
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Makes the grab right along the back of the end zone.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the
When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back. Welcome to Winston-Salem, North Carolina and Wake Forest Stadium. Time is starting to run short in this season. The goals, the aspirations are still alive, and we're looking forward to this one here in Week 10 of our coverage of EA Sports College Football. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's at the 30. The 10. Into the house. Touchdown, Demon Deacons.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
Wake Forest ready to get things going as the offense is on the field. Out wide left, it's Tyler. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Speeding down the left side. All the way. Touchdown, Demon Deacs.
When you have so many playmakers on offense like they do, they can score quickly. You just saw it right there.
The Demon Deacons offense makes its way out to start this drive. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. New set of downs after the completion. Hits inside. It's Wiggins. Oh, he's got some space. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. And the Demon Deacons headed quickly to the line.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They'll need a bunch on second down. Looking for room. It's Wiggins.
When I go into every game, I want to get my running back going. I want to get the ground game going, and he has. This afternoon, over 100 yards now, showed you a little bit of everything in the run game, and that's why this offense has been humming.
Drives inside. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The Demon Deacons back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. They'll line up for a second down play. Running inside. It's Lawrence. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is cut. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense. This offense has a 1st and 10. They are flat bailed out by the defensive penalty. They'll move the tight end. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He hits that hole. It opened up for him as he gets 6 and all the way out to the 9-yard line. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Caught in the backfield, it's Carr. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
Fires to the wideout. That's caught. It's Carr. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Throwing right. Almost picked off.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Turning it on. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. And the Demon Deacons with the 1st and 10. Tells to run, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Wiggins. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Demon Deacons come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Runs through a tackle. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the team.
Snags it, and he's open. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them. They're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Burrowing for yardage. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Demon Deacons started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And he's in! Touchdown, Wake! First down, he'll keep it. Hit and drop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
Well, one of the reasons this offense likes the option game with the quarterback is to use his speed and try to attack the perimeter of the field. The defense, though, not having any of it. You saw the contain on the play, forcing him back in the middle of the field, and they're able to corral him for a huge loss.
Zings it complete to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. Line gets set, 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Back to pass on second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Tyler. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Let's take a look at how these quarterbacks have fared in the early going after the first period. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. He'll be stopped. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. There he goes. He's inside the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Wake. He found open space. The band might as well start playing. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
And this dude has been
The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
Quarterback keep. He's got the first down. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wiggins. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Demon Deacons have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. They'll move the wide receiver. They pull him down, but he's got enough. Down for this offense.
There's so many of these read plays with quarterbacks because they're so smart and they're so athletic now. He makes the correct read, the correct decision, goes and gets the first down, new set of downs. Great job by the quarterback.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. And the Demon Deacons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Trying to burn this defensive back. And this is dropped. Incomplete.